Welcome to another episode of my Raspberry Pi 2 running Ubuntu Linux as well as the home operating system. As you can see, my Raspberry Pi is connected to this band cable, serial cable and HDMI cable, which connects to this monitor, which is currently in standby but does show the Ubuntu opening screen. It's also connected to a network cable that is somewhere here and needed for the VNC, virtual network computing. Then the band cable is connected to this breadboard with electronics and fischertechnik. Motor with propeller, LED and phototransistor to shine on. The last episode I had some serious problems with messaging again, which is for me a serious reason to reconsider everything. Because the last series of episodes I have done numerous tests to find out what is going on. What is going on with the package, what is going on with the messaging, what is going on with the versions. And then I mean the versions of package versioning, the XML versioning. Anything that is related to ROS doesn't seem to work correctly. So why does that happen? If I go back a long time into my first package, nothing worked. Then I changed something in one of the settings files and suddenly it did work. And that was only a moment and suddenly it stopped working, and ever since it has stopped working. It is there and yet it is not found. So how do you do that? How can you find something that is there and yet it isn't? Indeed quite, let's say, complex. So in order to get things done, let's first get the very first program working. And things are not running the way I want, because I wanted to do a system update, not an upgrade but an update. And as could be expected, then things turn out to be reacting rather slow. I have experienced that again in the past, even to the point where the Raspberry Pi or the software didn't even want to boot. But let's try it anyway. So I am starting the ROS core. I am starting let me see if I can manage that quickly or not. No, this is subscriber. I need a publisher. So now the publisher is going to run. Does it do anything? I don't think so. And now I do notice, and I should show that on the camera. Alright, and I do have a problem. So let's go to and usually I test it here in this opening segment, but let's go to the next part. So here we are. Band cable, all stuff. Looking probably familiar if you have watched the previous episodes. Here I have the system update ready to go, and this is well, as I said, I'm starting ROS, which did work after a while. This is the publisher, and I haven't even sourced for the subscriber. Let me do that first. Then find the instruction to run the subscriber of the package, this one. But first I got an error message, this one, and this is worrying me. Unable to immediately register for master node TCP/IP. Master node may not be running yet. We'll keep trying. Why is that happening? Okay, let's do it again. No, I need this one. Okay, now it functions. How about this? It is very, very slow, and yes, this camera is running via the computer, via the main computer. So let's see if anything is still working. If you have watched this series of videos before, then you know that I have to see, this LED is working but the motor isn't running. Not a good idea, not a good sign. Now it is working but with 8. Now I have to push this button for an LED here to start burning. If things work the way they should work, which would be very nice indeed. Okay, does this work? This does work. Uh-oh. Wow. That really doesn't go fine. So let's release everything. The LED does work. Once again, press the button. How does this work? Now it does work. Momentarily. So why the slowness? Yeah, and I know I haven't even opened an idle window for the Python code yet. Let's do that. And yes, this is the VNC1. This is VNC2. And now you can also notice the very slowness of everything. Let's cancel this one. And cancel this one. Interrupt actually, but whatever. Okay, they have been, oh, this one is still being interrupted. I think it would be a good idea to first do an update and see whatever that brings. Also, I have a different IP address here. So why is this? Okay, I'll have to wait. I don't like waiting, but when a computer waits, there's nothing much you can do. Anyway, let's do it off screen, and when this is oh, look at this. Wow, that's a delay. This shows the extreme delay of the Raspberry Pi 2 right now. Really remarkable. Yeah, I feel like closing everything, running the update and restarting, because this is not what I envision. In this way, nothing will work. So, closing this one. Then, okay, this one runs, but I exit. Exit. Oh, I started it twice then. Okay. But why is this still running? So, okay. Then I can do it like this. Done. What does the update do? Is it slow as well? Because in this terminal, being serial and not over the VNC, not over the network, as you can see, oh right, I forgot a hyphen here. As you can see, very old school. This is the baud rate. It is absolutely serial. So go. And this takes a while. Can take a while. Anyway, I'll do this off screen. Right, well, what had to be updated was the kernel and most importantly the networking environment, and that already gave a very quick start this time of the VNC environment with the graphical images, and also this became very quick. So yeah, one thing, then I need something called PostCore. This will sped up. Okay, great. Then publisher runs. Then I need also here to source anything, because otherwise it won't work. But you can now already see that it is remarkably faster. So I am doing the subscriber. That works. Now unfortunately this doesn't work yet, not without manual assistance. Then I press this button and I shine, and this keeps working, although this LED green one here doesn't work when I press the button, but this one works. So the electronic parts work, and I'm afraid that's all there is. So let's check that out. Once more, source development, yeah, setup bash. Then, and that is very important, here. Everything is detected. Everything is found. So I take, well, let's first take the publisher. Let's just do the test again. And then the subscriber. So what happens if I now take this one in again? That means I cancel this one, I just restart it, and if it is alright, it should take FT motor message, it should find it, but no, it doesn't. So despite it has sped up remarkably, it is not doing anything the way I expect, or more probably it did exactly as I expected. Because why else should it suddenly work? Not here, I'm in the wrong window. I should be here. And more appropriately here. Yep, get this one away. Typos. So the only one that works is this one. So what about message robot pi? Alright, let's be bold and try this one. Nope. Okay, so absolutely no change there. So everything commented out again. Running, of course, running. So what's the next step? And that is a very good question that I don't have an answer right now. Right. Let's make a final look, take a final look at how things are organized. So in this window, terminal window, I have entered the actual path to Robot Pi. And so here we have make list, include directory, message directory, XML file, script directory, source directory. Robot Pi publisher and subscriber are in here. Messages are in here. And if my knowledge is correct, I should find anything in here. So here is message, and then it does say generate messages in the MSG folder. Well, guess where they are? In the MSG folder. Although folder is not a really correct term, but so be it for now. So they are all there. Nothing wrong. And let's take a look here. Yes, here they all are. They are all read, write, read, read, which means 644 in properties. So the owner can read and write, the group can read, and everyone else can also read. So there is nothing wrong with that. And apart from all these, this stuff gives an idea when I started with the whole project, which is actually This is not true. What's the date anyway of this? It actually is correct. So considering that, I did this on the last day of last year. Really? Did I? Anyway, with the current situation, I won't get any further. Or farther, whatever. So what to do? I have other packages as well with subsequent packaging, messaging, and except from working, now, there's no other package that has this solved. Start over again. Well, I tried that with creating the other packages, so I doubt that that is really the solution. So what I intend to do next time, whenever that may be, is again following exactly the tutorial. The only problem that I found is that the tutorials do not cover exactly everything. So will it help? Who knows? But as time progresses, there is hardly any time to do this in full length now. So I think I can start by scratching these other files and clean up, but otherwise I really don't know what to do. Okay, ROS run, mechatronics. Alright, let's run this one. Point is of course that now another package is already running. So let's quit this one and quit this one. What will it do? Actually nothing, so to see. Another try. Channel is already in use, yeah, I know. So that was the point. Alright, let's quit this. Pi. Alright, that should be it. There's an invalid option. Anyway, let's keep it to this. Next time some cleaning up and then see whatever happens. And so this is the goodbye part of this episode. Didn't work out at all. Some cleaning up to do. Following tutorial hopefully will work out. I may start over using C++, because that is how I got acquainted with ROS, doing everything in C++. So that may be an option as well. And actually, now I think of it, a very good idea as well. Yes. So, reprogramming, the only really more or less working package using fischertechnik, using C++. Hopefully things go better then. For now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give it thumbs up. The video, that is. Leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. Please show your appreciation and support by making a donation. Very much appreciated. You can also decide to become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter, depending on the pledge you make, either just on my website or be mentioned on my website as well as with the videos, on several ways. Anyway, thanks for watching, and to be continued with probably C++.